Alhamdulillah. Today we're doing an interview with Brother Esau. He's here today. He's going to break down the Usool, deen, and the Furu deen to us today. Make sure the brothers get their fundamentals in. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, everything goes smooth.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So today, you want to break down to us, man, the Usool, so we can have a better understanding on this, brother. So the brothers that's coming in and new to the deen, they can understand the true Islam.
Well, Usool is the basic concept and the principle of the deen. The Usool deals with the roots. And when you're dealing with the roots, you're dealing with the foundation of something. Just as a tree has its roots into the ground, without those roots, it's hard to sustain yourself or to live. So when we're talking about the Usool of deen, it's your inner belief system. Without your inner belief system, you can never get to your outer belief system. Your outer belief system would just be, you're just doing something to be robotically. But when we go into the Usool dealing with the pillar of Tawheed, the Nubuwwat, the prophethood, the Adal, the justice, the Imamate, the Qiyam, the day of resurrection. When we deal with Tawheed in itself and in its essence is not only what Islam is founded on, but Tawheed actually deals with unity. People think it's deal with the single, but it's actually deal with the unity of. The root word to the actual Tawheed would be Wahid, dealing with the single. But Tawheed in itself is dealing with the unity. Now, some would say that when we talking about the actual unity of, that we're talking about the 99 attributes of what Allah is. We can say what everything what Allah is, and there's so many different attributes of it, but it just doesn't stop at 99. So once you understand the different dimensions, the different levels, the different characteristics, the different attributes that we refer to Allah as, then you'll understand the essence of Tawheed and what Allah is and what He's not. So then we go into the Nubuwwat, the prophethood. When you understand the essence of the prophethood, that one thing that I love about the Quran, that the Quran doesn't put dirt on prophets' name. We read the Bible, those that come from Christian backgrounds, it talk bad about prophets, but and where was the actual justice in all that when if you sending this drunkard to see his to resurrect a group of people? So it's not logical that you send this is the best that you had to offer, that you send this drunk dude or this dude that's doing all this foul stuff or this, that, and the other. But subhanAllah, Allah gives us clear understanding of the prophethood and the best examples out of the 124,000 prophets that there were, that Islam clears it up, the Quran clears it up, saying that it's no way possible that these prophets were as foul as what the biblical scriptures led them to be. Now, when you go deep into the prophethood, the word Isma, where Isma means the protection, that there's no way in the world that Allah's mercy that I protected them from any foul type of things to be a better example for mankind to follow. Well, we know that all prophets wasn't sent to nations, or they might have been sent to their area, their family, this little small corner, this little small region, but best believe that once you understand the essence and the example of the prophethood and how it was laid out, that these were the best that Allah has given us to be able to live a proper life here on earth. So now, then we go to the Adl, which is the justice. To say that Allah is just, and also being one of the 99 attributes, going back to the Tawheed, the essence of what Allah is, what Allah ain't. Allah can't be unjust, because if He was to be unjust and not sent us, or have us to understand the Tawheed, have us not to send prophets that we have to model our life behind, to be an example for us. So this is to say Allah is just. Allah is so just that out of all the people here on earth that does not follow his command, and every time that an individual goes to sleep, technically you're dead. This is what the Quran tells us, you're dead. But now, for Allah to take the soul out your body, to take the breath, or to have a mechanism within your body to breathe on your own without you being conscious, and to place that soul back in your body at the end of the night or in the morning time, and to resurrect you, that's a justice, that's a mercy in itself. That's being just for you to get a chance to redo. Maybe one day you'll get it right. So then we go into the Imamate. The Imamate is to also go back to Allah of how just He is. What gets me is that the Quran says for us that we leave wills, that we name pretty much successors of our family. We leave inheritance of who gets what, that there be no misunderstanding. And the Quran tells us, dealing with Adam, alayhi salam, also with Dawood in Surah 19, is that Allah appointed them to be caliphs here on earth. So the appointment of leadership was divinely appointed. So to say that there wasn't divinely inspired man to lead us after the prophethood had ended is to say that God was unjust. So we leave these to mere chances to fallible people to sit here to choose successorship of what example you follow after the prophet. That's like them big shoes to fill that after somebody just gave a great performance, or you just fought a great boxing match, and then you try to follow this up to live in the legacy behind somebody that's fallible.
Alhamdulillah.
so it doesn't, if you think about it, it's like it's not, it doesn't make sense. But wait, man, so the next one would be Qiyam, the resurrection. If you think about it on a small scale, for people to actually understand resurrection, at the end of the night, or whenever time a person goes to sleep, you go to sleep, you're asleep, you're unconscious, you're dead. Surah 6 teaches us that you're not there, but you wake in the morning. Allah also tells us in the Quran that, for there are bigger signs that's in the universe that also dwells within inside of us. So now, if you can understand that you go to sleep at night and you wake up in the morning is a form of resurrection, and you wonder why you have the stench of your breath stinking and you all musty and stuff, because you have that stench of death of you not being here technically in this world. Your body is in the physical, but your soul was somewhere else, and when it's put back, you breath stinking and everything else, because it's that stench of death. So you have an understanding on a smaller scale of a resurrection. Just on the bigger scale of Allah will resurrect you to call you account for what you've done. So for you to not to have an understanding of these 5 principles, your foundation, is nowhere in the world you can begin to do the outer. You would never begin to understand the essence of Islam.
Alhamdulillah.
So then once you understand, again, the roots, your foundation, the roots that's actually in the ground, that's getting the nutrients, the water, the substance this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the 5. So then you can never understand the Salat. You can never understand the Zakat. You can never understand the other aspects, the love what Allah loves, the hate what He hates, to enjoin for right, to forbid what is wrong. You can never understood. You can never get to that unless you understand that. If not, then you're just doing it robotically.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you today for that clarification. We're here at emailmusa.com. This is Abdul Hasid checking out. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.